Check.
Yep.
All right. Good. All right. Good night. Good evening, guys. I'm Matt's older brother, Mitch. Many of you I already know, and some of you I still have yet to meet. So I'm not really too fond of public speaking. So I scoured the internet looking for a best man speech, addressed to a Matt and Ramsey. But to my surprise, I did not find one addressed to Matt and Ramsey, and had to come up with my own. So I'd like to take a few minutes to say congratulations to the beautiful couple, and to embarrass Matt for a little bit. Because I think that's why they handed me the mic and what brothers are for.
Yes. Yes. Amen.
Well, I'm awfully glad to be standing here in front of you today. If you've been around Matt long enough, I'm sure you all have experienced or heard about a time where you didn't quite think you were going to live to talk about it.
6 foot 12.
So we have countless, but one in particular comes to mind this evening. We were headed out duck hunting on Green Bay, and we're about halfway to the spot. I got to thinking the spot seemed awfully far, and I asked if Matt remembered to fill the boat up with gas that morning. He reached down to pick up the gas tank to feel how much was in it. When he lifted, he about threw it over his head. He gave me that look, and I instantly knew we were in trouble. I think there were about 5 drops left in that tank. Matt, being his normal self, laughed and said, "We'll be fine." I 100% guarantee it. So we kept going because there were ducks to be shot. He then said, worst case, he would call someone from school named Ramsey, and she would bring a can of gas to our rescue. That moment struck me funny, and I'll never forget it. First off, I'd only known one Ramsey in my life, and his name was Dave. Second, Matt usually didn't admit when he needed help, nor would he ask for it. But in this moment, he was thinking and trusting that someone I had never met before would come bail us out from a long paddle or swim back to safety. Fast forward to now, and Ramsey is the ringleader in most of Matt's crazy outings. And she gets the boat beach just because she wants to hunt longer. She fishes, hunts, and sleeps as good as anyone in the blind. I never could have imagined that Matt would found someone so willing and wonderful to go on any adventure with him. We'll see if things change now that they're married. All joking aside, Matt, you found yourself a good one. I remember another early morning when we got to our duck spot about 3 hours early. We were laying there under the stars, and I remember talking about our futures. You told me all about Ramsey and how she was the one. And I remember you getting all gushy and giggly when you were talking about her. That was way out of character for you, and I knew this one was different. You were clearly made for one another. Someone who is as passionate about the great outdoors, puts up with your messiness, and all your hobbies is hard to find. I'm excited to see where life takes you guys. So, growing up, everything was a competition with this kid. Every time we fished, played sports, or even something as simple as growing a beard. It all had to be about who could do it better or faster. So, naturally, he had to go and get married before me. Now I can't wait for my own wedding. To top yours. Ramsey, you are the sister I always wanted, but never had. Mason screamed like his sister a lot.
Poor Mason.
Mace, you can do it.
That was mostly what Matt and I picked on. So it's good to have you as part of the family. You have a heart of gold, and I know you'll take good care of my brother, which is a full-time job in itself. So, Matt and Ramsey, today's been really wonderful. You guys are really good. Such a beautiful wedding. It seems to be going by so fast. So, can you guys do me a favor? Take a second and look at each other. Now really look into each other's eyes. Soak in this moment. Now, statistically speaking, you're looking at the person most likely to kill you.
Oh my God.
You're reading between the lines here, Rams? Keep that in mind the next time he has some dumb idea to catch a fish or kill a duck. Oh, and one more thing. Matt told me I couldn't be his best man unless I had a beer with him at his wedding. With things that taste as good as Mountain Dew, why would I ever want to drink a beer?
Oh!
So with that being said, I'd like to raise a toast to Matt, who I'm so thankful and blessed to call my brother, and my new favorite sister-in-law, Ramsey. Here's to a lifetime of health, happiness, and sanity, because we all know you're going to need it. There you go. All right, and I think now Mason would like to say a few words.
Funny guy. Oh.